My daughter Ekua is 10 years old, and ever since she's been old enough to wash her own hands, she has hated the air dryers in public bathrooms. Not only does she refuse to use them, she physically moves away from them whenever someone else activates them. Recently, I was listening to NPR, and a young researcher who was only 13 years old, her name is Nora Keegan, was being interviewed. Apparently, she doesn't like those air dryers either, and she did research that showed that the reason why a lot of kids, not just Ekua, don't like those air dryers is because they're too loud for children's ears. Many of them are run at higher than 100 decibels, which is actually harmful to a child's eardrums, especially when you think about the fact that they're often installed at waist level for adults, which means they're right in a child's ear. As soon as I heard this interview, I thought about Ekua and I had this epiphany. Trust your inner voice, even if you don't know why. My heart went out to Ekua when I heard this story because I cannot tell you the number of times that we have been in a public bathroom with me trying to coerce her into using the air dryer. I would ask, why don't you want to use the air dryer? And she would always just say, Mommy, I don't like it. So then I would ask her a series of questions. Do you not like the temperature of the air that's coming out of the dryer? Are you afraid of the air dryer? Is the air coming out too fast? I would ask her these questions, trying to get her to articulate why it was she had a problem with the dryer, implying that if she couldn't communicate a rational reason, then there was something about her aversion that wasn't legitimate. I feel so terrible now for this, and I am so happy that my Ekua stood her ground. In fact, I think that more of us should do so. Maybe it's that you see a job that looks really great on paper, but then when you go to the interview, there's something that's a little bit off. Maybe the person looks amazing on the dating app, but when you're actually with them, you feel like there's just something that's not quite right. Sometimes it might take longer for the clarity in our head to catch up with the clarity in our heart or the clarity in our gut. So remember, trust your inner voice, even if you don't know why. Thank you so much for watching. For more insights, make sure that you sign up for Tiffany's Epiphanies at tiffanydufu.com.